Welcome to your 15-minute low back pain relief flow. We will be utilizing a block in our practice today for one supported position. If you don't have a block, don't worry, just grab a rolled up blanket, a stack of towels, a cushion, anything you have on hand will be great. We will get started on our backs. So coming onto your back, draw the knees into the chest. Find a little bit of gentle movement from side to side. Releasing the soles of the feet to the mat. Lift the hips. Take hold of that block or cushion, whatever prop you're using. Place it beneath the low back and release into a supported bridge. You'll know you've arrived in this properly when you're able to relax into this shape. We'll stay here for 4 more breaths. Final breath here. Inhale to lift the hips, clear the block from your mat, release to your mat, knees come into the chest, gentle movement side to side before releasing the soles of the feet to the sky, landing in a happy baby. You might take the hands to the feet, and if the feet are far away, let the hands land on the back of the thighs. Release the right leg to the mat. Draw the hands together over the left shin. Knee pulls in towards the left armpit. We're in a wind relieving pose. One more breath here. Supine twist to the right. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left arm extends to the ground, gently twisting. And if this variation with the leg extended isn't for you, if you prefer to take a twist with the knees connected, find that variation. Just finding a twist, being mindful to send our energy in our shoulders down towards the earth. One more breath here. Gently unwind back to center. Extend the arms out to a T. Plant the feet hip distance apart. Gentle release side to side twice each side. Windshield wiper movement. Passing back through center. This time the left leg extends long. Interlace the fingers over the right shin. Wind relieving pose, right side. Right arm releases to the mat, finding a supine twist to the left. Again, landing in the variation that's calling to you today. Release back to center. Draw both knees into the chest, hands to the back of the thighs. Rock and roll your way up and down your spine 2, maybe 3 times, coming to land in a nice, easy seated position. From our easy seated position, we'll find a single leg extension or a half butterfly, beginning by drawing the sole of the left foot towards the right inner thigh, releasing the body forward. I love this for the low back when we bring the second hand into the picture. So maybe that right hand connects to the foot or to the shin. Just being mindful of what's happening with that left hand. Really leaning in, sending your breath into the low back. We'll take 3 more slow breaths here. Inhale to rise up, release both legs in front. We're finding a seated forward fold. So you can keep the legs straight. If that feels great, land there. If there's a little bit of unwelcome sensation, just release that by placing a block beneath the knees or taking a gentle bend. If you have a towel or a blanket to roll up, that's a great way to release that too. And then finding length in the spine. Inhaling to create that length, and as you exhale, release the torso forward. Maybe finding a little bit of movement here and taking the hands wherever feels best for you. Maybe that's to the earth beside you. Maybe you're connecting to the toes, the back of the calves. Two more breaths here. If you've utilized a prop, gently clear it, finding a seated single leg extension on the other side. This time our left leg extends, sole of the right foot connects to the left inner thigh. Finding that release forward, maybe checking in. I say it because I'm noticing a little bit more space on my left side. I'm really feeling this extension on the right side. We'll find 3 more breaths here. Final breath. Inhale to release, rising up. Make your way all the way to your tabletop position. Landing in your tabletop, stacking the shoulders above the wrists. Finding 5 rounds of cow-cats together. Finding as much or as little depth as is calling you today. Inhale, gazing up. And exhale to round. Four more times. Inhale. Exhale, round. Two more rounds. Knowing that if there's any extra movement as you cycle through these cow-cats that feels welcome, feels like it would serve you, adding that extra movement. Maybe that's taking a little bit more time to linger, rooting through the hands, really extending those shoulders. Inhale back to center. Keep the hips stacked above the knees. Gently walk the hands forward. Release the forearms to the mat, melting heart. You might take the forehead to the mat, maybe the chin or the chest draw down. If this is really far away, you can close that gap by placing a cushion or a block here. Two more breaths here. And if you ever land in this shape and you're experiencing any pain in the shoulders, just take the arms in, or maybe take one arm to the side, extending one arm, then the other. Rise up, release the body to the mat, landing in a Sphinx pose. Elbows stay beneath the shoulders. Breathing space into that back body, enjoying the gentle compression in the spine. Maybe staying here. If you're looking for a little bit more, maybe widen the stance of the legs. You might draw the heels in towards the bum. If you're feeling really saucy, maybe rooting through the hands, lifting those forearms, coming into a seal pose. Wherever you've landed, we'll find 3 more breaths and then move on. On your next breath, tuck the toes, press back to child's pose. Taking this with the knees connected if that's available, allowing the torso to release over the thighs. 3 breaths here. Slowly walk the hands forward, root through the hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Taking 3 full breaths here before we move on, finding any movement to allow yourself to land in this shape, maybe adjusting your finicky shirt. Taking a generous bend in the knees, slowly walk the hands to meet the feet at the back of your mat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to opposite elbows, landing in a ragdoll. We'll be here for 5 breaths. This is one of my most favorite shapes too. Release the low back. So much compression from all of the things that we do in a day. This really helps to just let it go. Taking a moment to check in. If you notice you're gripping anywhere, maybe you're lifting the head or you're drawing the shoulders up. Let each breath out invite a sense of ease. Find that softening. Let this shape release that tension. One more breath. Release the hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Right hand connects between the feet on the mat. Inhale, left arm extends to the sky. Exhale, release to center. Left hand grounds. Inhale, right arm extends. One more time each side. Exhale through center. Inhale, left extends. Exhale through center. Extending right. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up. This time maybe you have a gentle back bend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Take the knees to the mat and we'll finish with the legs up the wall. If you don't have access to a wall, taking a block or a cushion to elevate the hips, send the feet towards the sky. But if you do have access to a wall, finding your way to the wall, scooting up beside it, and then releasing the legs up it. Yogi's choice, where those arms land. You might take them to a cactus. Maybe it feels really good to extend the arms overhead, drawing hands to opposite elbow. We'll finish today in our legs up the wall, so feel free to linger here as long as feels nourishing for your body. This is a great place to stay for an extended period of time for 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me and giving your low back a little intentional love.